Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living, and I hope everyone is having a great day. If you've been watching our channel for very long, you know that most of the meals that we prepare is just for two people. It's for me and Marie. Now a lot of times we'll make a big casserole and we'll end up freezing half of it, or something like that. But for today, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to show you how to prepare this meal. This is a great meal to have for July the 4th. I know it's still a few more days before July the 4th gets here, but I want to go ahead and cook this today and show you what we're going to have. It's very cost effective. We're going to be using some chicken. Now this whole pack of chicken costs $5.79, but I'm probably going to only use a little less than half of it. I'm not going to use the whole package. I'm going to use just 2 potatoes, and they're only 69 cents a pound. And I'm going to use probably about half of this cabbage, and it's only 69 cents a pound. And I'll be using 1 can of baked beans, and I think it's $2.22. This was a big can. You can get the smaller ones for less money. And we had a few peppers and onions already chopped up. I'm going to use those. And then of course we have some seasonings that we'll be using. Most people's got those already in their pantry and in their stock. But basically this whole meal is going to cost way less than $10. And I think you'll like the way I'm going to prepare it for us. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get started on the potatoes. I'm going to get these peeled and start them roasting first, because they do take a little longer than anything else does to cook. I'm going to be cooking the chicken in the air fryer, and I'll be cooking the baked beans on the oven top. The roasted potatoes, I'm going to put them in the toaster oven, because we don't want to turn on the oven today. If you're like most of the people across the United States, the temperatures are very hot right now, and everybody's having to run their air conditioning full blast. And so I'm going to try to keep it as cool as I can in here today. And like I said, this is an easy meal to prepare. It's not going to take very long, and it don't cost very much, and it's going to be just the right amount for 2 people. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me get started. First thing I'm going to do is get these potatoes peeled up. Okay, I've got my potatoes rinsed off, and I'm going to put a little oil on them, and I'm just going to use some of my spray oil since there's not a whole lot to have to do today. Okay, and then I'm going to be putting them in the toaster oven, so I'm going to spray this. And then these potatoes just go right in here. Just one single layer. I'm going to put some salt and pepper on these potatoes. And I also like to put on the potatoes, I'm going to put just a little bit of Italian seasoning, not much. And I'll put just a little bit of paprika. Okay, I'm going to go put these in the toaster oven and get these started roasting, and then I'll come back and start. I think I'm going to do the chicken next. Okay, I've got my potatoes in the toaster oven cooking, and I started them at 400 degrees. I set my timer for 25 minutes, and I will just check them and see. They may need to cook a little bit longer than that. Now I'm going to get started on the chicken. And like I said, I'm only going to use about half of this chicken, maybe a little less. And the part that we do not use, in just a little while, I'll put this in freezer bags and freeze it so that we can have it for another meal later. And what I'm going to do, I don't know if you'll be able to see that too good on this overhead shot, but I'm just going to put the chicken legs in. They have to be single layer. You cannot put them on top of each other. Okay, there's 3, 4. I wished I could have got 5 in there. I think I'm going to try to get a small one here and see if I can get 5 in there. Okay, yeah, I went ahead and got 5 in there. So that's how many I'm going to use. Let me wash my hands off after I touch that chicken. Okay, you can't never be too safe when you're dealing with raw chicken. Okay, on these chicken legs, I'm going to put some salt and pepper on them. Tilt them up like that and you might can see what I got. And just going to salt them real good. Put plenty of pepper on them. And I'm going to put some garlic powder. And I'm going to try to put a small amount of paprika on my potatoes. I got a little too much, but just a little bit of paprika on there. Okay, so that's ready. I'm going to go stick this in the air fryer, and I'm going to set it for 370 degrees for 15 minutes, and I will go turn them over after they've cooked about maybe 8 to 9 minutes, and at the end of 15 I'll check the temperature on them, and if I have to I'll continue to cook them a little bit longer. The last time I cooked chicken legs in the air fryer, it took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but it didn't take very long. So let me go get these started. Okay, I've got the chicken legs cooking, so I'm going to put these in a safe place real quick, and I'll be back with you. Okay, I've got the potatoes cooking, I've got the chicken in the air fryer, and I got my mess cleaned up a little bit. I put that leftover chicken in the freezer. So next I'm going to do my baked beans, get them started. And if you hear some noise in the background, that is the air fryer, and our air fryer does make a noise when it's cooking. And like I said, I'm just going to mix in a little bit of some bell pepper and some onions into it. Stir this up a little bit. Okay, get this started heating up. Okay, next I'm going to start on my cabbage. Okay, I'm ready to start on the slaw now. I just took my chicken legs and turn them over, and they still like a little bit, so I set the timer up just a little bit more. I'll let you know how long it ends up cooking when I get through. Okay, I've got my slaw chopped up now. Let me go over here and put this up, and I'll come back and finish mixing it up. Okay, I've got my slaw chopped up. I just checked the chicken. It is done, so I've got it turned off. It's just sitting over there staying warm till I get ready. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this slaw. First thing I'm gonna do is add some mayonnaise to it. And this is just a type recipe where you put as much as you want in there of mayonnaise. Depends on how you like your slaw to taste. Let me go ahead and start stirring this up. Okay, I'm gonna go with just a little more mayonnaise. I think I put 3 spoons in there so far. There's 4. I think I'll go ahead and put 5 spoons in there. See how this works. Okay, it's starting to look pretty good down in there. Okay, I think that's going to be just about the right amount of mayonnaise. I'm going to add just what Marie calls a pinch of sugar, just a little bit of sugar to it. And then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of vinegar. You can use white vinegar or apple cider, and I'm going to use apple cider on this one. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, well the slaw is looking real good. I'll give it a little quick taste test here in just a second and see how it tastes. Looks very good. Let's see how it tastes here. That's perfect for me. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cover this up and put it in the refrigerator and let it stay real good and cold until I get a plate ready to serve. And then I'll serve us up some. So I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Okay, I've got the slaw finished now, and here's my chicken legs, and hopefully you can see those from the overhead shot. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take about 2 of these, and I'm going to take the meat off of them and turn them into, let me get this big one here. I'm going to take the meat off these chicken legs and turn it into a barbecue chicken sandwich. And so that'll take me just a few minutes to pull the meat off and get it ready. But I'll be back with you when I get that finished, and I'll show you how our plate looks when it's all plated up.
Don't be so hard.
Okay, I've already got our baked beans in a bowl here. And now I'm going to put some of these potatoes. These are just roasted potatoes. I'll just go ahead and put them all in. Like I said, I was making this just for 2 people, and it turned out just perfect. Okay, and then here's our chicken that we cooked in the air fryer. And we'll put 1 leg on each plate. Okay, now I'm going to make us a barbecue sandwich, and I like a little more mayonnaise than Marie does. A lot of people don't like mayonnaise on their barbecue sandwiches, but Marie and I do. And so put some of this barbecue on there. Boy, this is all smelling great. I can't wait to eat it. Boy, that looks good, don't it? Okay, so now I'm going to add some slaw to the top of our barbecue sandwiches. I hope that Marie likes my slaw. She is very picky about her slaw. She likes for her slaw to be real good. She has a certain way that she likes to make it. Okay, I'll cover that up. I'll get that back into the refrigerator in just a few minutes. Okay, our meal is finished and it really looks great, and I've already tasted of a little bite of the chicken before I put it on our sandwiches, and it was fantastic. I know the baked beans and potatoes are going to be good because we make them quite often, and of course Marie's tea is always great. But this turned out to be a really good meal, and I think it only cost us around maybe $7 to make this entire meal. It's just a good meal for 2 people, and if you're looking for something that won't cost you a lot of money to make, this would be a great meal for July the 4th. And like I said, it's still a few days away. We're going to be celebrating on July 4th. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet because we hadn't made plans, but if we don't have any plans with other members of the family, then we'll probably turn around and make this exact same meal over again, because it's one of our favorites, and like I said, it really looks great. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all be sure and subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up and leave comments. That helps our channel quite a bit. And we really appreciate everyone that has subscribed to our channel. So y'all have a great July the 4th. Have fun celebrating, but be safe and stay cool, because it's probably going to be a really hot one this year. So y'all have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.
Are you still mad at me, baby? Or don't you care anymore? Oh, I know you're so much better than me, but let's not count the score. Let's not count the score.